Hi everybody, welcome back to the Creation Station, your host, the Maker of Madness. So I cut my boards cut to the size that I want. I'm just going to show you clamping them together if I can get this thing to stay. Damn it. There we go. Alrighty, so you want to get a nice big helping a wood glue on the edge there and make sure it's like covering a big part of the side. You just line it up with your edge about where you're going to want it to sit. You do it on both ends, so you just kind of do that. Don't worry about drippage because you've got your money saving idea of the drop cloth down that I posted on another video earlier. And then you just put your clamp on nice and tight. Let me bring you over here so you can see it. So I got the one clamp that actually reaches that far for now until I make a jig. But this should do fine because the edges I cut on these are nice and straight, so that's just going to sit good. What you want to do with the clamp is make sure that all bubbles up nice and good and you have your boards level. What I like to do is I'll take a little spring clamp and line up the edges, so once it's glued, I don't have a planer yet, so I gotta make sure these are nice and flat, so I don't have to plane it, and it's just my palm sander to make this nice and smooth. So what I do is I just level the top as best as I can through touch. You can kind of feel when it's level with each other, and of course there's a lot of roughness here, so we're definitely going to be sanding a lot. You can feel free to go up even a 1/16 of an inch or less, just because you're going to sand that edge down and it's going to reduce its size at that point. So yeah, right now once you put this glue on, the particular glue that I use, which I recommend quite a bit, Titebond 2 premium wood glue. It says right on it, once you get it set and clamped, that you should let it sit for at least 4 hours before you work on it, and it does allow you to sand and paint and put finish over it. So it's definitely great for these types of projects where it's going to be a usable surface. In this case, it's going to be in my daughter's playroom as like an activity table that will fold up against the wall, which we'll get to in a video later on. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the process of how you got to go through step after step of layering these different boards on to make your tabletop the size that you want it to be. If you don't have a planer like me, you're in for several hours of palm sanding to make a perfectly flat surface, and even then it's going to be slightly wavy, but it's a home project. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like a Crate and Barrel or somebody selling it to you for several $100s. It's something you made out of some spare wood you got. Anyway, I'll make another video on how to acquire spare wood that you can get for free in a lot of different places at some point, because that is mainly where I get most of my wood, and believe me, I get plenty of it to do my different projects, and then I just cut it up and saw it into the shape that I get, and it comes out as great products. As you've seen, like, I have this domino table, which I'll be selling on Facebook Marketplace soon enough. I've already got an offer for $120 on it, and it cost me $0 in materials and maybe $35 in polyurethane and wood glue. So bonus there if you already have the tools, and it's definitely a good way to make some side money, especially with the way the economy is headed right now. That's a good thing. Anyway, once again, this is the Maker of Madness from the Creation Station, and thanks for watching.